Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with part 4 of building the off-road Charger from Furious 7. As you can see, I was able to get paint on it this week, and overall I'm very happy with how it turned out. I did use flat black on it instead of gloss black for a couple reasons. First, because flat black is a little more reliable, and it doesn't quite have so many little personality defects of wanting to crack or craze. It goes on nice and smooth, and I've generally just had very good luck with it. And also, I do want to clear coat it after I get the decals here on the sides, so I don't want to have it too showroom shiny once it's done. I want to have something that comes out as a slightly above semi-gloss, but not a really truly high gloss finish on it. So for the next steps, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a very light wet sanding, because there are a few little bits and pieces of dust here in the roof, and a couple of little places here on the side where I need to do a little bit of cleanup on the red stripes. And then what I'll do is I'll apply the decals and start giving this some clear coat. Then once it's clear coated, I'll be able to paint the inside of the body and add the trim and glass and get that ready to go on the chassis. And speaking of, I was able to get more on the chassis done, and it is painted now. So what I did here was I actually painted it chrome silver, which gave it a nice metallic finish and kind of filled in a few of the minor imperfections. Like, there were some little scratch marks way in here that I couldn't quite get to with a sanding stick, and that kind of cleaned those up nicely. And then I went over it with dull coat, which gave it a metal but not shiny metal look. And that was exactly what I was hoping for. I did not paint the underside. That I'm going to be doing black, and I'll do that once I've got the rest of the suspension components in place. But then this is going to be ready for me to install the dashboard, the shifter, and the seats, along with other miscellaneous details, like I'll be putting a nitrous tank in here and adding a couple more braces like you saw in the movie here. I did run into one problem this week, and I was trying to pull the rear panel out of my parts car and ended up breaking off the top corner there. Fortunately, it's a clean break, so I will be able to glue it back together and clean it up some. And what I'll be doing to match the movie car is I'll be filling in the two backup light holes, and then I'm going to be creating a blank that stretches across all of the tail light panel. So that way, the corner, I really don't have to worry about that too much. And so that's it for this week. Like I said, overall I'm pretty happy with the progress on it. I really like the way that the black and red look together. Just a few minor cleanups here and there, but nothing I'm really too worried about. And what I'm kind of shooting for at this point is to have this finished before the movie's released. Depending on how things go, I may also try to tackle the street Charger that's supposed to be in the movie. Jada is going to be releasing 1/24 scale versions of the Chargers that are in the upcoming movie, but other than the off-road Charger, it looks like they're going to be using existing toolings. And Jada's are nice, but a lot of times they will sacrifice accuracy for style. So what I'm probably going to be doing is, instead of using that, I'll be using a spare diecast Charger that I'd picked up years ago. You can see this one has been around for a long time. It's actually been hanging out in the basement for a while, which is why it looks like this, but it should clean up okay. And so what I'll do is I'll modify the hood, do some interior work, and I'll swap the wheels. And for that, I probably will be going to the Jada car, because there's nothing that quite matches what's showing up in the movie. And that's it for this week. Check back next week when I'll hope to have the body finished and some more work done on the chassis interior. And depending on how things go, I may even have the engine installed. Thanks for watching.